Number 21, Brooke Petrie. Number 25, Savannah Wentz. Number 13, Kinley McLean. And number 20, Addison Trehan. Head coach for the Brighton Beagles, Coach Bibby. Now let's meet the home team, John Paul the Great Guardians. Number 1, Olivia Apshire. Number 3, Mary Claire Angel. Number 6, Amelia Saunier. Number 7, Rachel Friedel. Number 8, Teresa Friedel. Number 11, Kylie Blanchard. Number 10, Margaret Odene. Number 14, Abigail Whitman. Number 15, Colleen Fontenot. Number 16, Caroline Anderson. Number 21, Marissa Price. And number 36, Emma Gidry. Your head coach for the Guardians is Georgia Hebert. We are ready to go best 3 out of 5 to determine who will be our girls varsity D2 state champions.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another championship battle between these two teams, John Paul the Great Academy and the Brighton School, for the ACEL Championship Girls Volleyball in Division II. You just heard the announcements going on. My name is Chuck Perkins, and you are watching with 446 Sports. We are delighted to have you on board watching with us and for us to be on board as this unfolds. Busy weekend. We just finished the Junior Varsity Girls Championship that the Shreveport Force came out on top of that one, 2-1. And now we are in the Division II Girls Volleyball Championship. Again, my name is Chuck Perkins, and you see on the floor here that just down below at the announcer's table there, your PA announcer today is the mayor of Pineville, Rich Dupree. One of the formalities that I wasn't aware of, and I'll go ahead and throw that in here now, that is the libero. I just learned that. The libero, number 7, which is Rachel Friedel, that is coming in. And over here for the Brighton.
How about if you're here to cheer on the Guardians?
For the Brighton School is number 11, the libero. She's coming in, and I don't have that number on my roster. Okay. Anyhow, we are getting ready to get underway here. And one of the formalities I was going to tell you about is the way this is set up. They are changing sides after every match. Now, I was informed that, a long time ago, that's the way it was. Switch sides after every match. And it is in, that point is in for John Paul the Great. And they will be the home team on your scoreboard. So that is a point for John Paul the Great, JPG, there we go. But one of the formalities is that they switch after every set. But that was the way it used to be, but it is now that way just for today. They changed that rule where they just kept it on one side so they didn't have to uproot and move back and forth, which is fine. Point to the Brighton School. We're tied at 1-1. So the reason they are doing that, last night we had a lot of rain. Early this morning before we got started, there was a lot of rain. And the roof, unfortunately, leaked here at Pineville High School a little bit. And if you look at the bottom center of your screen, you'll see a trash can right behind the pole and two people sitting down there on the floor. They have some some towels to absorb any of the dripping that is still going on. That is almost done. Oh, I've got that backwards. Okay. Here we go. Now we're at 2-2. Okay. But any of the residue that's still, or remnants of the rain from last night that's still dripping through on the floor, they're trying to keep that dried up. But the reason they flip sides is not to create an advantage. So each side will have that, have to contend with that as their placement to the girls and how they set up things on the court there. So, that way each team has it to their right or left as it would be. 3-2 now. 3-2. And I may have misspoke earlier. The libero for Brighton is Sophia Caruso, and the libero for JPG is Kylie Blanchard. There we go. I just had my papers in disorder, if you will. Again, my name is Chuck Perkins. This is 446 Sports. I will be joined shortly by Doug Gann, the typical play-by-play guy for most of our broadcasts that I'm involved in. He cringes a little bit when I get under the mic. And that one is in. Nice hit from the side. We are at 6-2. I'll catch up the scoreboard here in just a moment. We're at 6-2 now for JPG. Libero banging that one across. Oh, goodness. Couldn't keep that volley under control. Got a little bit beyond her reach there. She made an attempt for it, but out foul it went. Service over by JPG. Points to the Brighton School. 7-3, JPG leads this first set. There we go. Another point for the Brightons. 7-4, and as you heard earlier, this is the best out of 5 in this varsity competition. The junior varsity was the best out of 3, so this is the first set of the best of 5. Yet another point awarded to the Brighton School. That junior varsity games match that we just got through with was quite exciting. So if you missed it, you can definitely go back to one of our streaming services, and it is out. Point awarded as they were creeping up on them. Point awarded to JPG. But you can go back and watch that JV game on one of our many streaming services that we send it to. We send it to Twitter and we send it to Facebook. But your best viewing experience is going to be YouTube, or the actual best for that we like is the Boxcast TV app. So if you're watching from home and you want to watch it on the big screen TV, if you have a Roku, a Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, that point awarded to the Brighton School. But if you have any of those devices, you can look up our 446 Sports channel and find our broadcast there and go back and watch them. A much better viewing experience as far as the resolution, sound, and whatnot. I just had somebody come up and tell me they were watching last night from the comforts of their home and enjoyed it that way as well by going through Boxcast TV. So glad we're able to provide those services to you. Would rather have you here, but in the event that you can't, or hey, maybe you're reliving it or watching it relive, as I say, enjoy it and in the comforts of your home, and maybe you're sharing the experience with yet someone else. 9-7. JPG leads the Brighton School in this first match of this best of 5 of the ACEL Championship Volleyball Girls Division II. High service over the net. Slam down in there, right near that back line. Ten to 7. JPG leads. I went into the net. Point awarded to the Brighton School. Changing over. 8 in for 14, 3 in for, looks like 15. 8 is Therese Friedel. And goodness, I think it was 3. I know that is number 16 coming in for the libero. That is number 16 is Caroline Anderson. Oh, goodness. $12 to 8, JPG on handling the lead here in this first set. And out of bounds as it comes off after that hard hit down. 8 to 9. I mean 12 to 9 rather. It moved from 8 to 9. Yeah, try to justify that. Oh, off the net. Nicely done. Goodness gracious, a little confusion over who was responsible for that one, and then when she backed out there, the other front runner there didn't quite make it over to try to get that ball back up, but that was a third hit. That was going to be a difficult task anyway. 12 to 10. That was a smash. Goodness. 13-10. Rotating 15 in for 3 over here for JPG. That's 15 is Colleen Fontenot coming in. One, 2, and over 3. There we go. And they watched that one sail out of bounds. Point awarded to the Brighton School. So the uprights on the net there, I learned just a few minutes ago, and Nathan had told me that those are called the antenna. I know most of you watching here know that. I'm learning a lot about formal volleyball, if you will. I'm used to backyard volleyball. Good volley going on. Into the net. Point to the Brighton school. Brighton will be the away scorer on your scoreboard, or away team on your scoreboard, and JPG is the home team on the scoreboard. Nice recovery on that one. Wow. Pretty fancy on that one. Wow. Nice attempt at getting to that one, just a little bit far out of bounds to make it happen. Rotating 14 coming in for JPG. That is Abigail Whitman. Libero's in for both teams. Point awarded to the Brighton team. Brighton school, rather. That is 14-13. There we go. Ace. I don't know if that's what it's called in volleyball, but definitely in tennis, I know that's what it's called. So we're just going to call this somewhat of that similarities in naming it. 14-14. Tied up. First set. Two and three. There it is. Back over. Oh, goodness. Little confusion there on that attempt. 15-14. John Paul the Great Academy leads. I'm not sure if they have a mascot. I'm going to have to see if I can find that one real quick. You can hear the sounds of being here. That's why I have that mic turned up and not talking your way through this. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Coach was over here trying to tell her to let it go because it was going to be out of bounds, but she had already committed to the jump to get it. 16-14 now. (17-14). Scanning through the notes here to see if there is a there we go, Bengals and Guardians. There we go. All right, I have to make that note on my call sheet here. Double hit on the hand there. 17-15. Let me make that notation so I can call these teams by their mascots, make it a little bit easier, a little more fun. Bengals, the Brighton School Bengals. Oh, wrong. Nope. 18-15. John Paul, the Great Guardians. There we go. There we go. Now the Bengals score and they're making their subs. 18-16. Rotation in. Libero for the Bengals back in. Rotations here, number 8 in for 14 for the Guardians. That is Therese Friedel. If there was another one, I'm sorry if I missed it. 19-16. Let me update the score. There we go. Service is on. There's 1, that's 2. This one's got to get over the net. 3. 2 and over. And kill shot. Nice kill shot, number 7 from the Guardians, Rachel Friedel. Timeout called by the Bengals. Here's a few thank yous. I was going to do the same thing, but I'll tell you what, I'll pull it down, so I'll make this one. City of Pineville, we want to thank them for their continued support and coordination of the ACEL State Championship events here in Pineville. The Alexandria Pineville Convention and Visitors Bureau for providing funding for the ACEL Volleyball State Championship. Also, the Christian Challenge Worship Center in Pineville, Pastor Nathan Martin, who was bringing you the play-by-play action last night and the Division I Girls State Volleyball Championships here. And also here at Pineville High School, Dr. Carl Carpenter, who's the principal here. I would like to thank Pineville High School for the use of their Pineville High School facilities this weekend and for providing the concessions here for this event. ACEL is going to be very busy this weekend, or they are. We've already started a busy weekend for them. JV game was just a little while ago, ended after a slight indoor weather delay, if you will, where we had some rain last night and some rain this morning and had, unfortunately, there's a little leak here in the gym lobby, which we covered that just a few minutes ago. JV game, this is the Division II girls. They have the Division I after that, then the boys varsity after that. And, oh, yes, and that one is in on the line. And after that, we have the 8-man football. So 5 championship games today, 2 from yesterday as the semifinals. That's a total of 7 ACEL games in 2 days. 20-17 is the points right now in this first set. That one is out. (20-18). Oh, goodness. Kind of out of defense. Throw that arm up there. (21-18) now, as the Guardians lead the Bengals. Oh, that was a quick, fast thought there. Nicely done. As the R1 up there gives a little nod, like, wow. Nicely done there. 21-19. The Bengals are creeping their way back up here. I could have let that one go, but that's okay. Wasn't quite sure where she was on the court. Oh, goodness. Not quite strong enough to get that one over the net. 22-19. Guardians lead. They will be the home team on their scoreboard. Oh, goodness. Smashed down over the top of that one just before she got to the net. Unfortunately, stayed on the same side of the net. So that is 22-20. Libero for the Bengals is out. Savings. Oh, goodness. Collision. Didn't know where your partner on the court was. A lot going on there. 22-21. Bengals nearing a tie here. Oh, that one goes out. 23-21. As the Guardians have the lead. Number one for the Guardians going back for serve. That's Olivia Abshire. Service up and into the net. Point to the Bengals, 23-22, and they have service. Bump 1, 2, and 3 is over. A dig by the libero. Nice bump by the libero back here for the Guardians. Bengals get it over. Trying to set something up here, not at the net though. Oh, goodness. She kicks the ball and a quick apology up to the R1 to let her know she wasn't being disrespectful. Very nice. She's just frustrated. Just wanted to let them know that, hey, yeah, sometimes it gets the best of you, but nice recovery and great apology. Second timeout called for the Bengals. And again, like I said, our PA guy today is the mayor of Pineville. City of Pineville is Rich Dupree, as you hear him down there on the mic now.
ACEL state championship events. Through this partnership, ACEL athletes will enjoy college-level facilities with many more.
He is making that call out. So what I'll do, I'll say it a little bit because you may not be able to hear it clearly. So just so you know, Louisiana Christian University, where the 8-man football will be held this afternoon, the ACEL is excited to announce a partnership with the Louisiana Christian University, the Wildcats, which will make LCU the location for all future ACEL state championship events. Through this partnership, ACEL Athletics will enjoy college-level facilities with many more benefits to ACEL students to come from Louisiana's only accredited Christian university and the only institution in the state that upholds and supports ACEL values. And I can tell you, my daughter attends LCU. She loves it. She's in music, and it has been such a great experience for her. She's very involved with her music and theater that is going over there, and they have many more things that happen, and it's such a great partnership that ACEL and LCU are going to be able to team up and have all of their championship games there for basketball, baseball, softball, football, volleyball, and I'm not sure what else. I'm not sure where the track is going to be because I know LCU doesn't have a track, but I'm sure that can be quickly fixed somewhere here locally. 24-22 in this first set. Point awarded there to the Guardians. I'm sorry. to the Bengals. My papers are backwards from some things here, but anyway, 24-23. Tipped it over. Nice quick thought there. Nice quick thought, ties it up 24-all, 24-24. Timeout called by the Guardians. That is their first timeout. So again, like I was saying, my daughter goes to LCU, Louisiana College University, or Louisiana Christian University, I'm sorry. Previously, it was just known as Louisiana College. They just recently, in the last couple of years, changed their name to Louisiana Christian University because of some of the things that they're offering there. They have different colleges on site, so they are now a university. And so they're offering different curriculums in college formats or settings. She is in the music and she's theater, and she is a 2020 graduate of Tioga High School and chose to go and stay close to home, thankfully for us parents, loving the fact. But she is so involved. She's not at our house every night. She's made great friends, a great group of friends there on campus, and they do a lot together. She's very, very busy, but, right here if we need her. 24-all. Tipped over. Oh, goodness, and there was 3. Unfortunately, that was more than 3 hits. Set point here for the Guardians. They send the service over. And that's a point back to the Bengals. That brings it to 25-all now. Substitution coming in, number 19 for the Bengals, and that is Hannah Johnson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Oh, Hannah came in not to replace the libero, but to replace number 4, Amelia LeBlanc. Oh, service into the net. Goodness. Almost like a free point there for the Guardians. But, hey, take them where you get them, right? 26-25 set point. That is number 8 coming in for number 14 for the Guardians. Number 8 is Therese Friedel. Service up. Almost a block at the net. 2 and 3 over. A tip. Oh, goodness, nice dig out there for that libero for the Bengals. Libero, rather. 2 and look, oh my goodness, what a play. What a play at the net. And it's in. The Guardians win the first set, 27-25. What a start to this Division I Girls Championship Volleyball here with ACEL Athletics at Pineville High School in Pineville, Louisiana. And again, you are seeing them switch sides, which is not customary to how ACEL has set up how they play volleyball anymore. They would normally stay on the same side. However, they are switching up because of this issue of the leak that occurred here at Pineville High School's gym. And so to keep things equal, if you will, as to where they have to have that slight contention of people standing by the net with towels drying up any little drips that occur, they switch sides, so that will always be either on their right or left, depending on which side of the net they are playing on. We will take a quick break here. I'm not going to a commercial because we're all about the ACEL today. Great stuff happening here. But I'll leave it to turned up so you can hear a few things, hear the sights and sounds. If you are not here or could not make, or let's stop for a second. If you are not here and could be here, you should be here. You just don't get the experience of watching this from the nice comforts of your home, even though if you're eating ice cream or bonbons, as my wife says, with her feet propped up on the couch. She likes to do that at times, put her feet up, eating bonbons, watching TV. She's just chilling. I'm telling you, with the way these games have been, with that JV matchup and now with this Division II, there is no relaxation. This is excitement. And to get the full feel of that, you should be here. Now, that being said, if you live out of state or situation dictates otherwise, we are thrilled to be able to provide this for you to be able to watch live or relive, as I say, because you would maybe here reliving the moment if you're going back and watching this again after this is all over with, or maybe later on in the afternoon that, hey, I had to work, I couldn't make it, but let me see what's going on. Great. Glad we're able to do that. We have several business partners that have partnered with us, and we're able to bring this to you free of charge so you, the viewer, do not have to pay anything. Thrilled that we're able to do that because we love this group and this organization, ACEL Athletics, to be able to partner with them. And the other schools that we broadcast for, we had 3 football games last night with the Alexandria Senior High, Buckeye High School, and Holy Savior Menard High School. We had 3 football games that we were broadcasting last night, as well as having Nathan Martin here at Pineville High School also broadcasting a 4th event for us in the 2 games through ACEL for the Division I semifinals. I didn't let you listen to any of the music. Goodness, I talked the whole way through. Here we are, set 2. Set 1 was awarded to the Guardians of John Paul the Great. Now I'm going to switch sides with my notes, so hopefully I keep that up to date. And I have now on your left-hand side of your screen, on the left-hand side of the net, you have the Guardians from John Paul the Great, and on the right-hand side, you see the Brighton School Bengals. Brighton School is the away team on the scoreboard. The Guardians are the home on the scoreboard. Point awarded to the Guardians. And that one just eases its way right over the net. 2-0, just like that. Out to a quick lead are the Guardians. Oh my goodness, just like that. Call it an ace, if you will. 3-0, the Guardians up to a quick lead. Doug Gann will join me at some point in time in all of this busyness. He's got a lot of business going on in his own. He also works with the city, much like the mayor, our PA announcer down there. They have a big event going on here in Pineville today. It's called their 5th Saturday Market. They have a lot of vendors out, and they also have a little trunk or treat going on for constituents and I guess the citizens and local area folks here in Pineville that would like to be there. Tip the fingers, it says. Point goes to the Bengals. Saw there the line judge holding up the flag with a hand on the top of it, saying he must tip the fingers. R1 verifying it. Oh, goodness. Little early jump there to try to pat it back over, but the ball was so slow coming across the net. 4-2 for the Guardians. Service over the net, good and clean there. A little firm hit. Goodness. libero here for the Guardians, number 11, Kaylee Blanchard. Couldn't quite come up with that hit back from the Bengals. 4-3. Bengals trail by 1. What a good placement shot over there by number 4, Amelia LeBlanc. Good placement shot right between a couple of those defenders, tying it up at 4-4. Nice hammer from mid-court. Goodness gracious. 5-4. Service back to the Guardians. Up and over. A little hesitation there, but decided to go ahead and get it over there. Oh, tipped it over. Let's see what they call in here. 6-4. Okay. Saw the net move a little bit. I wasn't sure if there was something else. Service out of bounds. Point awarded to the Bengals. (6-5) the Guardians lead right now. Set 2. Into the net on the third hit. 6-all. The Guardians won the first set. Oh, nice attempt at a block at the net, but just came off the left-hand side of her hands. 7-6. Point to the Guardians, 8-6. Oh goodness, tried to bump that one up for a third shot, but went awry, if you will. 9-6 for the Guardians. Number 25 for the Bengals, Savannah Wentz, with a nice shot. That's Mary Claire coming into the game for the Guardians. It's now 10-7. Oh, nice tip back over her head. Out of bounds is the call. Should be 11-7. There we go. Good, strong serve. Tip over the net, unfortunately goes out of bounds. Point awarded to the Bengals. Number 11 in for the libero on the Bengals, and number 20 now coming in for number 4 also, and that is Addison Trahan making her way in for the Bengals. That first service goes under the net, unfortunately. Point to the Guardians, 12-8. Out of bounds on that strong hit. $12-9. A little confusion there on the field, on the court rather. Point awarded to the Bengals, 12-10. It's going to be 4, unfortunately. They already touched it 3 times. 13-10 now. Guardians have a lead. That's number 15 for the Guardians. Coming in, that is Colleen Fontenot. Timeout called by the Bengals, a 1-minute timeout. As you see, they've got the clock started and rolling away. Trying to find a comfortable place for this microphone here. A little bit of cheering going on. So, see, that's some of the stuff you miss if you're not here. We try to bring it as best we can through these live streams and the recordings that you're going back and listening to and watching. What an absolute pleasure it has been being part of the ACEL Athletics. Eight seconds left on that timeout. There was the 5-second alarm, if you will. And we are back ready to go. The Guardians are serving up the Bengals, and the Guardians have the lead 13-10. See down there by the scores table is the principal here at Pineville High School, Carl Carpenter. I'm sure he probably got a phone call about everything that happened and coming out to assess what's going on and how it's being handled. And here we go. R1, R2 conferred what they needed to, and there's a good serve. Goodness gracious by the Guardians, 14-10. Guardians extend that lead just a little bit. They also own the first set. Tip the top of the net to still continue on over. Ball in play. And finds the inbounds of the court. 15-10. Service. Ball makes it over. 2, and here's this one's got to go. 3. See how it's handled. Good little volley going so far. Oh, nice little tip over. a set and kill shot. 16-10. Service, and it's in. Ace. 17-10. Serve over, tips the top of the net, but stays in. Oh my goodness. Difficult shot there to manage, but the Bengals handled it well. Oh my goodness, what touch on that one. Tips the ball, it rolls down the net a little bit and then bounces in. Got a rotation, number 14 in for number 8 for the Guardians, so that is Abigail Whitman coming in. Point to the Guardians, extending that lead now 19-11. Point again to the Guardians, 20-11. And that one sails out of bounds. Point for the Bengals. They trail 20-12. Smash down, number 21, Brooke Petrie. (13 points in this one right now for set 2 of the Division II Girls Varsity Championship game here with ACEL Athletics. That one sails out of bounds. Yet another point now for the Bengals. Nice try there. Number 1 Guardians, Olivia Abshire, just sailed a little bit long there. Number 21, Guardians number 21, Marissa Price finds a home spot for it. Number 7 now coming in, Rachel Friedel for the Guardians. 21-14 is the score. That one's got to get over. There goes. The libero digging that one out. Goodness gracious, a good little volley. Oh, and just as I said something, snuck that one in. Number 11 the libero here for the Guardians trying to dig in and get it, but just didn't quite make it. 21-15. Nice shot. That was number 21, Marissa Price again. 22-15. As the Guardians lead this second set. They did win the first set, and this is a best out of 5. Two and three over. Oh, tried to get quick with that one and get a quick point, but just didn't quite make the net. A little change in coming. Number 3 for the Guardians is Mary Claire Angel in for the Guardians. 22-16. Two, and this one's got to get over. There we go. Off the top of the net, still in play. Number 20, oh, into the net. Goodness gracious, nice try. 23-16. Guardians are nearing another chance to be at set point here. Got one to go before they get to that point. Ha, ha. Oh, the jokes roll sometimes. Oh, goodness, he tried to ease that one over, trying to be, I guess slick would be the word. Not the best word I can come up with, but a good attempt to be get a quick point there. Timeout called by the Bengals as they trail 24-16.
Again, for those of you that may be just arriving, we are a little off schedule.
A little bit off schedule, as the announcer Rich Dupree saying there.
But we are in set 2 of game number 2.
I'll go in and check my times real quick. Okay.
For the girls' varsity D1 state championship game, know that the start time on that is pushed back probably till at least 2:30 at this point. But we're working hard to make up time wherever we can. But again, this is game 2, set 2.
Had a little bit of a weather delay for inside volleyball sports. There we go, a little weather delay. And so all of our games are pushed back about an hour and 15 minutes on the first one, and so on. So let's see if they're able to make up any time. But right now, 24-16 are the Guardians, and they put that point down to win the second set, 25-16. They have won both sets out of this best of 5. They've won the first set and the second set, so they are in the lead at this point. Nicely done for them. As you see the teams switching sides of the net, explained that earlier if you're just now joining us. Normally they would not do that. ACEL has chosen not to do that in their normal situations, but unfortunately we have an abnormal situation today in that we had a leak in the ceiling from the roof from the rain from last night and this morning, and so it's right there as you look at your screen, right there on the center of the screen at the bottom, and you see that trash can and those two fellas standing up right there. There are a plethora of towels that is absorbing any kind of leaks that might still be coming down out of the roof. And there's an occasional one that comes down, but in order to continue play today and to let this continue on and not have to delay it to another location or another day, we wanted to go ahead and get this going, or they did, and the coaches all agreed, say, hey, if we have a good contingency in place, have a good way to manage this, in which everybody agreed. So what they did in that agreement is not only are they having folks here drying up any drops that come down, they are also switching sides after every set. So that situation right here on this near side is everybody has to contend with it on that side of the court equally. they've made that that setup there. So that works out well. Everybody was in agreement with it, even though they know it's not normal for their normal way they would do. Normally they would stay on one side of the court for the whole match, I guess. And in this case, because of that situation, they're making the best of it the best way they can. We have about a minute left. I'm going to turn up the sound here, take a quick break, get a little bit of water in my throat, and let you listen to the sounds here. So we're set to begin this third set of this match for Division II Varsity Girls Championship ACEL Volleyball. ACEL is a wonderful organization, and we've really enjoyed being a part of them. The R2 here, I'm learning a lot. The official on the near side here that's standing on the floor is considered the R2. The one on the far side is considered the R1. My question was, where is D2? But there is not one. I'm sorry. That was just my poor chance at a joke there, R2, D2. That point served up, let me switch my papers over, by the Bengals, which is the away team on your board. Let's reset that. Here we go. Bengals serving up. Points to the Guardians, 1-1. And then we have our line judges on the sides, on the corners. You can't see the one on the near right, but the one across it on the far left. That service into the net, point to the Bengals. Is the away team. Bengals are the away team. They lead 2-1 right now in this third set. In. Therese Riddell thought that was going to sail out of bounds, so she kind of ducked down to move, but it about landed right inside that near corner. 1-3. And there we go. That one's out of bounds, trying to play a little bit of ping pong on both sides of the net to make it work, but 2-3. Now the Bengals trail the Guardians. Oh my goodness. Look who I have that has joined me up here is the illustrious Doug Gann. I think he's just going to chill for a minute and let his throat. I think he was doing a lot of hollering and screaming, trying to give direction, and that ball is up high, and third one's over the net at the Pineville's 5th Saturday Market and Trunk or Treat that they had going on downtown there, but I'm sure we'll hear more about that shortly. 2-3. The Bengals lead this one now 2-4. Giving him a look at what I've created up here, the massive chaos that we are here now. At least it is not raining, he says. Yes, who would have guessed a rain delay on an indoor event? Who would have guessed? That is not an original by me, unfortunately, obviously because it's a good one, probably. 3-4 is the score. Ha! A poet and didn't know it, right? Ah, look, they just keep rolling out. Doug gets here and I get jokes. because I can relax now. Sooner or later, he's going to take over. It is 4-4. And on a golf course, everybody would be ducking if you said 4-4. But if you're visiting with us and listening, you are 4-4-6, right? There we go. Got to get that plug in every once in a while. Not a shameless, but an awfully great way to watch events. Landed in. 5-4 as the Guardians lead the Bengals right now. Guardians are on the right-hand side of the court of your screen there, serving up the Bengals. And that one is out. That point awarded to the Bengals. 5-5 now. Changing out, number 16 in for 25. That is Addison Neal coming in for Savannah Wentz. And a kill shot down, number 7, Rachel Friedel. Extends their lead, or changes it, gives them back the lead, 6-5. Oh, nice shot, but a good recovery out of that one. Oh, good changes of hands to. That was close to touching. Oh, goodness. Little frustration. Get it back under control. They were looking at one another trying to figure out who was getting the ball. Point awarded to the Bengals and ties it up 6-6. Sails that one back over for the third hit. Back and forth, a good little volley going on right now. Smashed down, but dug out by the libero for the Bengals. Good shot there. 6-7 for the Bengals, who trail in this match. I'm sorry. I read from left to right, unfortunately. I don't think greatest to least, so I've got to change that. 8-6. There we go, 8-6. The Bengals lead. And still retain service right now. Nice bump up for that second shot. Pulling that. Got to get that one over, unfortunately, no. Point to the Guardians, 8-7. Guardians trail by 1. But they have service now. Libero dug that. Hard serve coming across. In! Bengals add another point. 9-7 they lead. That is number 8 for the Guardians coming in. Therese Friedel. Almost on the bench over here to pull that one back in play. Oh, off the face, and is it almost? After taking a shot to the face, coming over trying to make that third shot to get it fair, but that was going to be a tough one if she got there. Timeout called by the Guardians. They get a 1-minute timeout. They trail right now. The Bengals lead 10-7. The Bengals trying to earn back one of those sets that right now the Guardians hold a 2-0 lead in sets.
This afternoon, as well as our boys.
Some of our ACEL partners that we have, we'd like to thank are the City of Pineville for their continued support and coordination of ACEL State Championship events in Pineville, the Alexandria Pineville Convention and Visitors Bureau for providing funding for the ACEL Volleyball State Championship, Christian Challenge Worship Center here in Pineville, Pastor Nathan Martin, who gave you the play-by-play last night of the semifinals of the Division I Girls Volleyball. They host area ACEL meetings, providing staff for our ACEL State Championship events. We appreciate those folks. We are back at it again. The Bengals serving up the Guardians here. Oh, goodness. Slightly distracted down here by the net. 10-8. Bengals lead still. Coach for the Bengals talking to the R2 official, who's now walking over talking to the R1 about what happened here, I think, by the net with the contingency drip to the floor, if it was an interference call, and will they redo the point? Let's see. Yes. Challenge was made because there was a slight interference, so we'll take that point off the board. It is back to 10-7, but the point will be played over. Challenge made, rebuttal given, and the challenge will stand. So we're replaying that point. The libero serves it up for the Bengals, unfortunately into the net, and that point will be awarded back to the Guardians. Back to 10-8 rather. Two, this one's got to get over. There we go. It's amazing just watching how these girls charge the net to knock that one over and then can stop immediately before touching that net. Just like millimeters from it looks like. Point to the Bengals. 11-8, they lead this third set. That is number 25, substituting in for 16. Savannah Wentz in, and also saw the libero come in for the Guardians. That is Kylie Blanchard, the libero for the Guardians. This one's got to get over. And it does in such a great spot there. Good job by the Guardians. Earn a point, retain the service. Placement of that ball just out of reach by an attempt by Lily Holmes, number 12 there for the Bengals. That one sails out of bounds. Point to the Bengals, 9-12. Good little volley going on here. This one's got to get over, and does. The libero there for the Bengals is Sophia Caruso. She was charging after it and looked down, saw the line, so stop. So that ball landed out of bounds. 13-9. Turning in circles down there by the net. Substitution coming in for the Guardians. That is number 14, Abigail Whitman. We are at 10-13, 13-10 rather. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. (13-11). Bengals keeping it close. Kind of tipped that one over. Good shot from midcourt. And that one lands in midcourt just under the arms. 12 points now for the Guardians. Bengals lead 13-12. A punch shot, if you will. Closed fist, like a punching bag shot. Watch that one sail out of bounds. And again, another point awarded to the Guardians. They have now tied this one up at that great magic number 13s. And they roll the ball across court, however, it's still theirs. And it comes back now to the Guardians of John Paul, the Great Academy. Just nips the top of the net. That's awesome. And it lands in. The Bengals find the inbound on that one. (14-13). The Bengals have a lead. Quick timeout here. Doug brought me a little gift this morning. It's quite warm. Oh my goodness. Debbie's. Oh my goodness. These are not your normal. He must like me. I'm gonna have to ask him that when he gets on and see if he actually answers honestly, or if he just felt bad for me. It's probably because he felt bad. I don't think he really likes me. Doug is here, but he's going to join us on the next broadcast. He might join us on this next set. I don't know. But I appreciate Doug and all that he has done here for us at 446 Sports. Has a dream, a vision, and I am thrilled that he has allowed me to be a part of that, bringing me on, and has put as much faith as he has in me to do what I do, despite my bad jokes at times. I think if he goes back and listens to this, he'll learn that if I'm by myself, I'm probably too nervous to try to tell a joke. Service is on its way, 14-13. The Bengals lead the Guardians. Oh, goodness, a little confusion over here for the Bengals, rather. Point awarded to the Guardians. Tying it up at 14s. Service is on its way. And over. And too strong. Yet another point for the Guardians, who takes the lead at 15-14 in this third set. See a few more folks filtering in here. See some of the teams for the next match, not next match, but the next championship, the Division I championship will follow this. broadcast, but we are only in set 3 of a 5 of 5, or best of 5. Oh, looks like somebody touched the net. It was on the Guardian side, touched the net. Point awarded to the Bengals, 15 all. Folks from the ACEL were very kind to me and brought me some lunch up here in a little bit, so I'll get to snack on it between this championship game and our next, basically between broadcasts. 16-15. Guardians lead by 1. And that one falls in the middle of the court. Girls not wanting to collide there. (17-15). Bengals lead the Guardians. One, two, and this one's got to go over, and it does. 2. Point to the Bengals. You can see the Guardians already hold 2 sets in this best of 5. And they lead 17-16. Three is over. Nice smash, and it's out of bounds. She almost reached for it, but pulled back just in time. Brings their scores to 17 all. This third set, is proven to be challenging, a duel, if you will. That one is out of bounds. Point awarded to the Guardians, 18-17. Back to serve for the Guardians is number 14, Abigail Whitman. Libero pulls that first hit up, second one. That's number 1 for the Guardians, laying it down, Olivia Abshire. Wow, 19-17, as you can hear the eruption in the crowd over here. Their fan base is supporting them behind them, and you're going to hear them get a little out here. They're loving this. 1 minute timeout. That's somebody here trying to look up and see where a possible leak is out of the ceiling. It would probably be ill-advised for them to try to do anything to repair it right now, because I'm afraid if they disturb anything up there with that leak, it might cause any other water that is pooled up there to come on down. 20 seconds left in this timeout. Last few swigs of water there by the Guardians on their side. 10 seconds left. Coach is finishing up here with the Bengals. The Bengals trail route right now, 19-17. And they trail in sets as well, 0-2. So right now the Guardians have that upper hand. They have 2 sets. They are also in the lead, 19-17. Surface across and into the net, not making it across, rather. 19-18. Change of the not guards, whatever they are. Not guards. Change of players coming in, 8 in for the Guardians. That is Therese Friedel. Push that one back over. Point awarded here to the Bengals. They have tied it back up to 19-19. Oh my goodness. What a monster hit by Olivia Abshire. Hit that one off the block by the Bengals, but it just stayed on that side of the net. We have it at 20-19. Ball coming back over to the Guardians for their serve. Serving is number 7, Rachel Friedel. Three is across. Oh, goodness, dig it out there for one across. Did what she could do with that one and kept it in play. That's good. And this has got to get across. Makes it across there. Good shot from the camera. Like this right down the line shot. Oh, goodness gracious. Could not get that ball to go the direction she wanted to, squatting down trying to bump it back over. Could not make it happen. 21-19, the Guardians lead in set 3 of 5. Nice dig out of that one. Watch that one sail out of bounds. Guardians now lead 22-19 in this set 3 of 5. Timeout being called by the Bengals. That is 2 timeouts for both teams. 22-19, the Guardians lead in this match, in this set rather.
Also, thank you to Christian Challenge Worship Center at Mineville for helping host us when we have our ACEL meetings. They also provide staff for our ACEL State Championship event, so thank you so much to Christian Challenge Worship Center here at Mineville and Pastor Nathan Martin, as well as Dr. Carl Carter, the principal of Mineville.
You heard PA announcer there. The mayor of the city of Pineville, who is also one of those sponsors, but he is the mayor and the PA announcer here for ACEL, Rich Dupree. 22-19, the Guardians lead in this third set of best of 5. Oh my goodness, the placement of that ball, you could see it there on the camera. The libero number 7, Sophia Caruso, a little confused as to how to handle that. We're 23-19 now. A little tip over. Three is over. Oh my goodness. As you see the little frustration just slamming the ball down. She wasn't mad at them, but quickly told them, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, hope it didn't hurt anybody. But great sportsmanship by both sides, even though they've gotten frustrated, it's more frustrated with themselves that I've seen anything. That one is out of bounds. Luckily, number 3 just missed that one because she wasn't pulling back. That was Mary Claire Angel to let that one go. Number 15 for the Guardians is coming in, and that is Colleen Fontenot. 24-20, Guardians lead. This is set point. Game, set, match goes to the Guardians, the Division II Varsity girls volleyball champions with ACEL Athletics. Oh my goodness, what a great game that one was. 25-20. As they are finishing up, and you hear the cheers from their staff, they'll have their end of the game presentations. Plaques presentations, and I'm going to leave it here for announcer Rich Dupree to make those final announcements and call of that.
So let's turn our attention to the court. And first of all, presenting the plaque for our runner-up executive director, Sandra Barrow, has the plaque to present to the Brighton Beagles of Baton Rouge. And on the other side of the net, our Division II state champions, the Guardians of John Paul Academy. Again, congratulations, JPG, on your D2 state championship. Now, ladies and gentlemen, time to direct your attention to the court for the Varsity Division II All-State Awards. We'll do our players first and then our Coach of the Year. As we call your name, if you would come, receive your recognition and remain on the court for a group photograph. From Brighton, center Mackenzie Beatty. Also from Brighton, Sophia Caruso. She is our libero of the year. From John Paul the Great Academy, Marissa Price. From JPG, Olivia Abshire. From Bishop Nolan Episcopal, Maddie Horty. And rounding out our all-state team from Mount Olive, Abby Rogers. And your Division II Coach of the Year, Lee McBride from Bishop Nolan. So he is not able to be here, but we will make sure that our honorees get their recognition. Congratulations to the Division II All-State Awards recipients. And now we begin the warm-up period for our Division I Girls State Championship game, which will begin at around 2 o'clock.
So if you heard there the presentations for the Division II Girls Varsity Volleyball, finishing up that match, we will end this broadcast and start another one for the Division I. So don't go, well, I guess you technically have to go somewhere, but only for a brief moment. We will be right back. My name is Chuck Perkins, and this is 446 Sports presentation of ACEL Championship Volleyball. We will be back in just a few minutes with a new broadcast for our next